हाय एवरीवन, आज हम बात करने वाले हैं शोभा सेंट्रल द न्यू लॉन्च बाय शोभा डेवलपर. वी गोना डिस्कस व्हाट इज अराउंड द प्रोजेक्ट, शोभा एज अ डेवलपर, about the new launch, is it a good buy or not. So let's start with Sobha as a developer. If you see in the market, the reputation what they have is about the quality first. Second is their early completion. Third, as their tagline says, art of the detail. So if you see the tagline, they literally stand by that. They get into the minute details of the construction, and whenever you will get your handover, you will feel that. Now when we talk about the number of sales, they did 2.9 billion in sales just in Q1 of 2025. They are the third in terms of number of sales in whole of UAE. Their projects in Dubai have made a lot of remarks. So you must be knowing about their latest few launch like Sobha Senior Island, Sobha in Motor City, and few of their ready delivered projects like Waves and Creek Avesta, which is already ready and people are residing over there. So the reviews are good. The only challenge we face is the size about them. They have resolved that issue in Sobha Central. Let's talk about the location. It's on Sheikh Zayed Road, which is one of the top 3 roads in the world, not just in Dubai. There are very few residential projects, which is also a freehold land on the Sheikh Zayed Road. You have Wasl 1, you have Up2 Tower, you have Safa 1, you have Icon City. Getting a plot is very expensive in today's time on the Sheikh Zayed Road, but still the pricing what they're giving, it's still balanced. Now let's talk about the views which you are getting. There's gonna be no obstruction because this building is coming up. The residential flow is gonna be starting from 11th level. There will be direct entry from Sheikh Zayed Road to the building podium because they have taken a special permission from the government to make that. It's already approved, and because of that वहाँ पर कोई भी major traffic का issues नहीं होगा जो हम already face कर रहे हैं दुबई में. And otherwise, if that would have not been there, living on a Sheikh Zayed Road is a pain. You cannot get a plot on the Sheikh Zayed Road without being known for your developments, having a good reputation in the market, and not having a good relation with the royal family. That is something true. Not everyone can get that easily. When we talk about their building, it has an 120 km/h from Sheikh Zayed Road building connectivity to their podium, as I mentioned. Flyover is built with special permission. No parking congestion because 9th floor of parking they are giving you in this project. Now let's talk about the new launch in detail, the Sobha Central. The first tower they are launching is gonna be called as Horizon. The plot is on Sheikh Zayed Road, as you know, and next to JLT, and in front of you have Marina. Between the plot and JLT you have Al Jamal Road. Connectivity wise, it's close to major locations like 2 minutes walk from your Jebel Ali metro station. You have in 10 to 12 km radius, you have JLT, you have JBR, you have Dubai Marina. In conclusion, I would say the plot is very strategically located on the Sheikh Zayed Road. Seeing the upcoming developments from Dubai South, you have $128 billion of airport coming up, $10 billion of Dubai Exhibition Center. A lot of things moving from here to Zafza. So I can say that location is gonna be strategic and gonna give you maximum appreciation because of the surrounding areas. Now let's talk about the master plan. The total site of the Sobha Central is of 25 acres, which is 4 lakh square feet. They have kept 2,50,000 square feet of green open space. Majority of space, if you see, they kept it open, which is really generous in this market. 160,000 square feet of retail. They are coming up with a built-in mall, which is gonna be called as Central Mall. Very similar concept like Executive Tower and Business Bay. The building will have 6 iconic tower, which will be ranging from G+60 to G+90. There will be few commercial as well. The whole community gonna be integrated and will have a panoramic view of Blue Water, Marina, Jumeirah Island, Palm, Sheikh Zayed Road. Now the USP about it is that it's a rare opportunity to own something on the Sheikh Zayed Road because of limited land availability in that area. In surrounding area में आप देखोगे तो there is nothing in terms of 500-meter radius which is gonna be blocking your view. Even upcoming time, if you see the location, you will not have any obstruction. Now in the project you have massive podium जो कि 11th level तक है, elevated with amenities, and from the amenities level also you will have a view. Now the good part about is this: post the COVID situation, people are prefer living in a community rather than a standalone building because they have realized that their family needs a good time. They wants to go play in the park, they wanna do their stuff, they wanna take their pets, and they want to be inside their community. So they are only launching 1 and 2 bedroom. Reason behind it is that as per the market demand, because if someone is going for a 3 bed and paying a price of a 3 bed, they would prefer a townhouse in the similar price over an apartment. When we talk about the starting price is 1.5 million dirhams. When we talk about in Indian pricing, 3.6 crore. In USD, it's around 400,000. In euros, also 400,000. And in Singapore dollars, you have around 350,000. Now, the one bed is starting at 1.52 million. The two bed is around 2.5 million. Now, the sizes when we talk about here, they have resolved the previous sizes issue. Now they have sizes from 600 till 800 as well. As up to you what you wanna choose. And two bedroom, you have sizes from 950 to 1600 as well. And they have 10 different layouts for all the one and two bedrooms, so you can choose whatever view you want, liking you have towards the view, because you have multiple views. Now let's discuss about the payment plan. The payment plan is 60 during construction and 40 upon handover. That is divided into 20% आपको बुकिंग पे देना है. फर्स्ट इंस्टॉलमेंट जो होगा वो आपका आफ्टर 12 months होगा. सो इफ यू कैलकुलेट पर मंथ, यू हैव टू जस्ट सेव 0.83%, which is lower than the anywhere in the market. And each installment आपके पास 12 months का gap है. And upon receiving the keys, you have to pay 40%, which can be mortgaged as well. When we talk about the delivery of the project, is expected to be Q4 of 2029. Now, when we talk about the first launch horizon, the residential tower is coming up with G+75 single tower, out of which they're gonna release premium inventory first, because this is the first phase, first launch, and the cream units gonna be sell first rather than anything else. अब हम जब बात करते हैं 2 bed की, I have already shortlisted few units in terms of series, which we're gonna discuss once we connect. And all the units gonna have a semi-furnished apartment. There is a mall inside the building, similar style like you have in DIFC, executive towers in Business Bay, but only difference is that it's gonna be a superior quality, gonna be a good retails, because they are not gonna be selling the commercials, they're gonna be renting it out and maintaining the quality about it. अब हम आते हैं फाइनल डिस्कशन पे, जहां पर we need to understand कि ये जो प्रोजेक्ट है, it's something good for you as an investment or not. Let's talk about the investor. As per investor, what they wanna see, the rental and the appreciation. For us to take a comparison, there is a building which is by Emaar, which is not directly on the Sheikh Zayed Road, but it's neighboring to the construction which is coming up by Sobha, which is called Emaar Vida the Hill. And if you compare it with the Sobha Central, so when we talk about the comparisons, something which is ready in the neighboring area, that is Emaar Vida Residences, which is near to Emirates Hills, and it has a view of the golf course. तो यहाँ पर जब हम बात करते हैं, it's not on the Sheikh Zayed Road, but still the rental appreciation, the price of the units, we can take a reference from. So currently the one bedroom in the Vida Residences by Emaar is priced at around 2.1 million to 2.2 million, which was launched initially at 1 to 1.1 million. Annual rental income which is coming up from that is around 155,000 to 165,000. Approx rental yield is 6 to 7% in that building. Two bedroom, if you go for a better with a better view, you have a price starting at 3.2 million to 3.6 million as well, which was initially launched at 1.5 million to 1.7 million. Annual rental income of a two bed is around 210,000 to 220,000 dirham. Rental yield again around 6 to 7%. As per me, my personal opinion seeing the market is that Sobha Central mein, if you want to buy, it's better to enter at an early stage to get the maximum appreciation, because Sobha Sinia Island mein what they done is that they launched at 1.1 million. Currently that is trading at 1.4 million, and here they are launching the first tower. Price is very good, but post that the moment they release second, third like they did in Sobha Sinia Island, the price gonna increase. So if you want to enter it into the early stages. That's gonna help you appreciate your property more. Similar what happened with the Vida we were talking about, and developer itself will increase the price with every launch, and as an investor you're gonna be sitting at bare minimum profit of 20% by the developer itself. And if you see the record from post 2020, any off-plan apartments in Dubai has an increase of 13.5% each year. Any tier 1 developer I'm talking about. So even if we take a conservative figure of 10%, or let's take 8 to 10% increase, still we will be sitting at 35-40% of appreciation till handover. As per my opinion, buying in early phase make more sense, because developer is gonna increase the price with every launch, as I told you. So we're gonna be sitting at a good profit. Now you are getting a flexible payment plan, so low upfront capital रहेगा हमारी तरफ से, तो return on equity will also be good even if you want to sell in during the construction or upon the handover. And you just have to pay around 20% on the booking, then 12-month gap makes it easy for any investor around the globe to get into it. And also आप leverage कर रहे हो 3 से 4 साल में अपना cash flow, so it's create an asset for you wherein you are dispersing your cash flow very little. Also because ये एक brand new construction है, शोभा सेंटर का design element अलग है, they are coming up with a lot of different amenities, finishes, and that's gonna be giving us a premium rents because एक community का advantage है long term में, जहाँ पर 70-80% of the market will have standalone building, will have a community। तो यहाँ पर हमारे पास एक community का advantage है because long term में जब आप देखोगे 3 to 4 years when deliveries are coming up, जहाँ पर 70-80% of the market में standalone buildings आएंगी, वहाँ पर हमारे पास एक community driven society होगी जहाँ जिसके अंदर हमारे पास होगा malls होगा, there will be a parks on the podium level, there is gonna be retails inside your community, there is gonna be waterfront views from all of the units, so that's gonna be give us a higher tenant retention and also low vacancy risk. As per current market, ready 1-bedroom unit in Sobha can yield from 7 to 8%, but by the time of handover can go up till 10 to 12% once ready because of the original price you have purchased. अगर आप आज के प्राइसिंग पे वीडा रेसिडेंसेस खरीदते हो तो आपका रेंटल यील्ड विल बी 5.45% ओनली। बिकॉज ऑफ दिस कम्युनिटी ड्रिवन थिंग you will be able to get a quality tenants who gonna stay longer and pay more। हमारे लिए एक better cash flow stability रहेगी। शोभा being a brand, premium resale value हमेशा होती है because they have the name around the globe। Sobha is respected because of 6 months before delivery and integrated design। Properties by Sobha generally resell faster and at a higher price per square feet than average stock in Dubai, that is because of the quality। It also gives an advantage because it will be easier to resell and get up capital gains even before in many cases if you compare it with the price per square feet। If you see the nearby projects like Banyan Tree Residences or the Emirates Vida Hills that is already trading at 2,900 plus, we still have a good scope of appreciation। And as you can see on your screen, there is a red line which is directly connecting the Sheikh Zayed Road to the podium entry, and they took the special permission for that, and that is something while that's gonna give an edge once the building is ready। Now few concerns from my side is that the site was originally a hospital which is now broken down for the project, which I think which might can say that the location was not supportive for the hospital to be opened at that place 2-3 years back then, because it's a story of 3 to 4 years back। On the back side you have a discovery garden, in front you have good views of marina। Now the south has appreciated by 15% already, so seeing the neighborhood area and the south story, now the Sobha will be coming up as a developer and society driven project over there, so that's gonna give us a edge in terms of once the building is ready, because in the neighboring areas we don't have anything similar like this। Thank you so much। If you need any help, you have my WhatsApp link in the description। For any help you can contact me directly। See you again, thanks for watching, see you guys in the next video।